दाऊद इब्राहिम कहाँ से आया इसमें?
The beginning of the 70s. Karim Lala, Mastan, Varda, Yusuf Patel. They were.
ये इनका एक पूरा गैंग था.
They were there. Now, Dawood's father, Ibrahim Kaskar, he was one of 4 sons. And he got employment as a constable in Mumbai police. When Dawood was born, see, Ibrahim was a great believer in peers. बहुत बिलीवर थे पीर्स में. तो when Dawood was born, there was a peer called Nirale Shah Baba. So Nirale Shah Baba told him, Ibrahim, that you will have 7 sons, out of which your second son will become very famous, powerful and rich. Now, Ibrahim ke dimag mein ye ki, so while the other sons went to regular schools, Dawood was put in Ahmad Sailor School, which is a convent school, because the father expected कि this is the
यही बच्चा है जो सब लेके आएगा.
So Karim Lala was great friends with Ibrahim Kaskar, and in fact when Dawood was born, he had given a dawat for the birth of a son. Of course, Sabir was 2 years older, 1953 born, whereas Dawood is 1955 born. Wow. So, these boys were growing up. Now, the oldies who were there, unke bacche also were growing up to take over the reins from the old lot, from the old guard.
And Karim Lala's son?
Karim Lala didn't have a son.
Okay.
But even the second marriage, he got married to Fauzia. I was telling you about Fauzia, to get a son, but he couldn't get a son. So what the next step was, Rahim Lala ke 4 ladke the, Abdul Rahman, Samad, Ahmad and Salahuddin.
Rahim was Karim's brother.
Rahim Lala was younger brother of
Karim Lala.
Fair. So he adopted Rahim Lala's son Samad. So Samad became Samad Khan. Samad the terrible, Samad, a Samad story is, Samad became his adopted son. Fatima and this doted on Samad. They pampered him to the hilt. Ye 7th standard में था, St. Joseph School उमर खड़ी में, Samad. और स्कूल में कुछ क्रिश्चियन लड़कों ने higher than him, maybe 9th standard, 10th standard, they started bullying Samad. So Samad 7th standard ka tha, he didn't this, so they beat him up. So Samad normally should have gone to the principal or to his father back when he came home. उसने वो नहीं किया, स्कूल के बाहर निकला, वो कोई फोन घुमाया और Ayub Lala, there used to be, again there is a big history, Ayub Lala and Syed Batla, these are 2 tag team थी इनकी. That Syed Batla was a Kokani and Ayub Lala was one of 7 brothers from Imambada. So he phoned up Ayub Lala. Ayub Lala लोग लेके आ गए and they laid a siege on the school कि कौन बाहर निकलता है, बच्चा हमको दिखा कौन है, हम उसको. So there was panic. Till the local police station was called and this that, वो लोग ने हाथ पैर जोड़ के किसी भी हालत में बच्चे बाहर निकाले. पर ये समझ बोला मैं तो छोड़ने वाला नहीं. Tomorrow I am bringing them again. देखते कौन अंदर आता मैं उनको छोड़ूंगा. Next day the school was empty. So that father, the principal of the school, went to Karim Lala और हाथ जोड़ा और बोला कि जरा देखिए क्या इस हिसाब से मुझे स्कूल बंद करना पड़ेगा. So Karim Lala called Samad 7th standard में and said कि ये क्या है, why are you doing this? So he used this मरता क्या नहीं करता. He told him that marta kya nahi karta. So then, if I am dying, you think I will take. Anyway, the principal and all told Karim Lala and this fellow, ki I will organize those boys and their parents to come and touch his feet, say sorry to him, please forgive them. So a forgiveness meet was organized in the school. 7th standard boy, the parents coming and saying this, and जो मैंने लोगों से बात की है पुराने ये, they said that the principal used to call him Samad Bhai. 7th standard fellow. So, in this environment, Samad came, he became, he got to taste power
at a very
young age. So he became arrogant. He was crazy. So he was coming up as a heir to Karim Lala.
And यहाँ पे फिर दाऊद was.
Now, Daud and Sabir, they were in school. It's 1966 में Ibrahim Kaskar got dismissed, got suspended from service for something. वो भी बहुत लंबी कहानी है. So these people, that frustration, depression at home, they left school and the streets were welcoming them. And the leadership of the young party came in Daud's hand, Daud and Sabir's hand. And now, that also is there in my book. They tried Gulshan-e-Iran restaurant hai on Muhammad Ali Road. Uske bar pavement ke upar, these fellows used to sell synthetic Indian cloth, saying that it is foreign made, imported Japanese cloth. I remember मैं उस टाइम स्कूल कॉलेज में था. there used to be a कपड़ा called Boski. Boski करके कपड़ा आता था, very this, बहुत डिमांड में था. So they used to sell this cloth, synthetic, Indian made synthetic cloth and cloth as Japanese this. So they were selling it. एक दिन उसके ऊपर हाथ पड़ा दाऊद के ऊपर, and he turned around. It was शरफुद्दीन शेख करके एक लालू भाई मस्तान का आदमी था, खांडवा से ये था. उसने उसको बोला कि तुम ये मार्केट, 80-90 बाखड़े होते थे जो ये माल बेचते थे, and it was called MK Market, all under control of मस्तान. And this, बोला कि कल से इधर आने का नहीं तो हाथ पैर तोड़ दूंगा. So they retreated from there. Daud, Sabir, so they tried doing that. They
bunch of things.
But they tried doing everything till Ibrahim Kaskar का एक friend होता था who is regarded as king of smuggling, money bags, called Rashid Arba. His real name was Rashid Bawazir. Now, people say Arba, his mother was Arab. Some say that he was called Arba because of his connections to the very famous Galadhari smuggler, and this from this. Most likely the name Bawazir suggests that he was of Yemeni origin, and during the Nizam's time, a lot of people from Yemen and all those tribes came and settled down in Hyderabad and this. So maybe it was that. Anyway, he was a great. Rashid Arba and Ibrahim Kaskar were very good friends because they were great believers in peers. Peer में बहुत believe करते थे. They used to go together and all. Daud, Sabir and all used to call him Rashid Chacha. He is like, the father's friend. This. He told them, why don't you all get into smuggling? And then Sabir went to Konkan, started getting landing spots there, and they got into
smuggling.
So Daud and all, smuggling in the sense, smuggling came a little later. Before that, they used to get smuggled goods and sell smuggled goods. अब ये सब rise हो रहे हैं साथ में. Young Turks are growing up, and emergency happens. 25th June 1975 till 21st March 1977. Emergency is there. all these bigwigs, barring Karim Lala, Haji Mastan, Yusuf Patel, Varda, all these fellows are put behind bars in the emergency. So there was a void created. And void ko kaun bharne wala hai? It is these young fellows who are
rising in power,
who are coming up there. So Alamseb Amirzada on one side, you have Daud Sabir on this side, you have Hamid Majid on one side, and you have Samad. So this is the young lot which is
rising in
which is growing up there. They were all friends. Samad, Alamseb, Amirzada, Hamid and Majid. But Hamid, Majid, Samad, they were very good friends. Inka ek hota tha, there was a Rasna hotel in Churchgate. Owner's son was one fellow Pinky. Pinky and they were this. तो इनका रोज का ये होता था, वो लोग चर्चगेट में रसना में बैठते थे. थोड़े टाइम के बाद में the first beer bar in Mumbai was Sonia Mahal. सोनिया महल करके एक बियर बार होता था, where girls used to serve. First time they were girls serving ये. Then they would go there. Now there was a girl there who Majid liked, one of the dancers who Majid liked. So on that day, 13th March, they go to Sonia Bahar, Samad, Pinky is the name of the son of that Rasna wala ye, and another character called Babu Labacha. ये लोग तीनों जाते हैं, and Samad is high. Samad drugs ka, he was one of the first and only gangster who would wear a bulletproof vest and carry an automatic weapon. Sten वगैरह लेके घूमता था. One of the very unique था ये. तो ये बार में गए तो समझ started pulling Pinky कि तू उस लड़की के साथ नाच. तो पिंकी बोला, अरे भाई, टिपिकल बॉम्बे, ये तो हमारी भाभी है यार, ये तो मजीद की गर्लफ्रेंड, आई कैन नॉट दिस. तो while they were doing that, Hamid and Majid walk in and they see the commotion. तो उसको देख के Pinky felt कि he may be thinking I am dancing with this thing. So they told Hamid Majid what was happening. So Majid told Samad, ये फालतूगिरी बंद कर. So Samad came on to Majid and said, नहीं करता क्या करेगा तू? So Majid took out his revolver and put it on Samad. He says, मैं ये करूँगा, यहाँ से निकल. Now he realized कि he is this. He got angry. He says, रुक, इधर ही तुम लोग रुको, मैं आता हूँ. ये थोड़े टाइम में समद came there. He saw कि कोई नहीं है इधर, तो ये सब ठीक है, इनको तो मैं छोड़ूंगा नहीं. So Hamid Majid Dilip Aziz used to stay in Chindi Gali in a building called Bachu Ali House. So he went to Chindi Gali to search for Hamid and Majid. Hamid and Majid were not at home. So normally, normal banda रहे तो वापस आएगा. This fellow was crazy. He kept pacing up and down that gully, waiting for them to come. And then from there, that Impala car of Dilip Aziz comes. And Dilip Aziz had taken his wife and daughter to Marine Drive for ice cream. So he sees Samad there. Now, all these Dilip Aziz, Karim Lala and all have seen all these kids growing up. So he asks him, Samad beta, idhar kya kar rahe ho? So he starts abusing Hamid Majid and says that मैं छोड़ूंगा नहीं. So he says, ja, you go home, I will get this thing settled tomorrow. So he starts abusing Dilip Aziz. So Dilip Aziz also is this. So Dilip Aziz abuses him back and says, ja, nikal, nahi to idhar kya. So this fellow takes out a sword and puts it into Dilip Aziz and kills Dilip Aziz there. And then he runs. From
that place.
From that place. This was in March 1979. It was in 1979. तो 6 महीने तक ये भागते रहा. 6 महीने के बाद में एक सरेंडर हुआ. अभी करीम लाला वगैरह का एक माधो भाई ठक्कर करके होता था, who used to manage legal cells. वो कैसे सब विटनेस को ब्रेक करना, कैसे पैसे दे के ब्राइब करना, ऑल दैट वो करके 1980 में समद छूटा. बट व्हाट हैपेंड वाज नाउ a group formed, Daud Sabir and Hamid Majid together versus Samad, versus the Pathans. Daud got into this visa business, you know, Gulf visa. अभी Gulf visa business is a बहुत हेरा फेरी business था. वो 3 लोग आते थे, एक को नौकरी मिलती थी, but the other 2 का commission and processing fee वगैरह पैसे बनते थे. So that those people would go to threaten them, so they needed protection. That protection was provided by you know, Pakmodia Street by Daud and Sabir. तो समद बोला कि इसका धंधा ये है, मैं भी करता हूँ. So he tried to abduct some visa fellows. Daud came to know, Daud said कि इससे बात करके कोई फायदा नहीं है. Let me speak to करीम लाला. सो ही स्पोक टू करीम लाला. तो करीम लाला ने रहीम लाला को बुलाया, बोला कि दाऊद आके ये बोल रहा है कि अपना लड़का ये कर रहा है. सो दे कॉल्ड समद. व्हेन समद रियलाइज कि ये लोग ने मुझे क्यों बुलाया है, दे कॉल्ड फॉर दिस, उसको आया गुस्सा, उसने रिवॉल्वर निकाला, सीधा बोला कि आइंदा बोले हो इसके बाद में बोलना नहीं, you know, मेरे धंधे के बीच में आना नहीं. So these people thought कि अभी fortunately he didn't do anything anyway. So he did that. So Daud and all have come up here. Now what happened was Amirzada Alamzeb also Pathans. There is a tacit understanding between them and Samad. But the fight of Samad is with Hamid Majid, because Hamid Majid now are gunning for Samad for killing their father. 1976 में Sayyid Batla, there used to be a journalist, you must have heard, you know, Iqbal Natik. He was a journalist, Razdar करके उसका पेपर था. Now Daud, he was also from Konkan. और वो BIT चाल उस एरिया में, दाऊद वगैरह के एरिया में, he used to do this. So Syed Batla was a womanizer and his brother Sajid was a pickpocket. उसने वो BIT चाल के सामने उसने गैम्बलिंग वगैरह का ये शुरू किया. This fellow used to sit down there and he used to ogle at women and pass remarks, comments. Who? Syed Batla. So this fellow started writing against Syed Batla. Up, he was from Konkan. He was known to Ibrahim Kaskar. He felt that Daud and Sabir were the lesser of the evils in society. So they became his informants. They started giving him information about Syed Batla. And this fellow started writing about this. वो एक बार वो कुछ 14 साल की लड़की को कुछ गार्डन में लेके चले गया. वो पब्लिक ने देखा, वो फैमिली को बोला, पब्लिक गई उधर और वो लड़की को बचाया. उस ग्रुप में इकबाल नातिक भी था. उसने पेपर में पूरा ये छाप दिया. तो इसको आया गुस्सा. सिमिलरली वो उसका जो साजिद का जो कैरम क्लब था, कैरम क्लब यूज्ड टू बी एक्चुअली गैम्बलिंग एंड लिकर, ये तो पुलिस ने उधर रेड कर दी साजिद के क्लब में. तो इसको लगा कि ये इसके वजह से है, तो इसने जाके उसको 1976 में मारा. जर्नलिस्ट को इसने मारा. तो उसके वजह से ही वॉज बुक्ड अंडर मिसा. तो एट वन टाइम इन द जेल, दाऊद इब्राहिम इज देयर, यू हैव अमीरजादा आलमजेब देयर, एंड यू हैव साइद बाटला. इकबाल नाटिक को मारने के लिए उसको भी है. सो ऑल दीज थ्री आर देयर. नाउ दे सी दैट दाऊद इज गेटिंग मोस्ट फेवर्ड prisoner treatment, maybe because of his father who was there, and these people, इनको कोई भाव ही नहीं दे रहा है उधर. Now they felt कि हमारे पठान एल्डर्स ने इसको बड़ा किया है, इब्राहिम कास्कर को. उसको पैसे दिए उसके तकलीफ के दिनों में, and this, and you know, they owe Kaskar and his sons owe allegiance to us. They should show us the respect. Now Daud felt कि you know they have been taking advantage of my father. वो थोड़े पैसे दे के इतना काम करवाया है. So he was not giving any respect to them. So ये देखने के बाद में there was some animus which started between Amirzada Aurangzeb and Daud. 77 May, as soon as the emergency got over, these people were all released on bail. The moment they came out on bail, पहले तो एक दूसरे की शादी उदियों में लोग जाते थे, सलाम दुआ होती थी, but that after this thing, that cold
war started
with them. Aurangzeb told them, first linchpin is Daud. दाऊद को मारो, ये गैंग खत्म हो जाएगा, ये गैंग फिर उठेगा नहीं. अमीरज़ादा सेड नहीं यार, हम वो दाऊद बहुत होशियार है, वो हमको चांस देगा नहीं. साबिर तो वुमनाइजर नंबर 1, ये वो हम वील गेट दिस. Aurangzeb kept telling him no, but then all the rest of the members said, let's go this. They got hold of Sabir. Sabir was going around with that Chitra girl at Congress House. Daud didn't like it one bit. So on that day, when it happened, 11th February 1981, when it happened, Sabir had fixed up this to take her for a drive. So he told Daud, मेरा दिमाग पक गया है, मैं एक ड्राइव के लिए जाता हूँ. So Daud knew कि ये सुनने वाला है नहीं. So there were 2 people, कादर कालिया and शरीफ बाबा. उनको बोला कि जाओ इसके साथ में वेपन्स लेके जाना. तो फिएट गाड़ी में बैठे हो. Now this fellow was a smart guy, Sabir. He didn't want these people. So आगे जाके सैफी जुबली स्ट्रीट में there used to be one इमाम शरबत वाला. तो इसने जाके इमाम शरबत वाले में गाड़ी ये की और शरबत ऑर्डर किया. So these people are all standing there. Suddenly he sees one fellow called Shabir. तो शब्बू करके बोलते थे. He saw that Shabir, अरे शबीर भाई, उसको बुलाया साबिर ने, put his hand around him and walked with him at some distance, then came back and told these 2 guards who have been sent by Daud, मेरे को शब्बीर के साथ में काम है, तुम लोग इधर रुको, मैं आता हूँ. And he put शब्बीर in the car and went, और आगे जाके गोल देओल जो डनकन स्ट्रीट पर है, वो शब्बीर को भी उतार दिया. वेंट एंड मेट चित्रा. वो चित्रा की फ्रेंड थी नंदा. वो नंदा को ये लोग ने, अमीरज़ादा had put out Nanda, and Nanda told this Amirzada कि Chitra is lucky, she is being taken for drives and all that. अच्छा किधर ले ड्राइव? कि ऐसे ड्राइव, वो आज शाम को जा रही है ड्राइव पर. अच्छा कौन लेके जा रहा है? बोले बॉयफ्रेंड Sabir is. This fellow heard, he came back and told them she's going for a drive. So they planned. At that time also Aurangzeb said मत करना. Don't do it. We'll get Daud first. But they did not listen. उन्होंने फॉलो किया और प्रभा देवी पंप के ऊपर उसको साबिर को मार दिया. They killed this. And from that time, the gang war was out in the open. It became as bloody as nothing seen before. From there, these fellows went in a car. They went and fired in at Daud's Musafir Khana residence. उसमें firing में Khalid Pelwan fired. उसमें Amirzada got injured. They put him in the vehicle. लेके they went from here to Surat. Surat में they couldn't get a doctor. They went to Baroda. Baroda में एक doctor मिला private nursing home में करके Sabir got saved. So from that time this whole thing started. The real gang war started. Yeah. And Daud became the de facto, the real head. The earlier Sabir Daud gang became the Daud gang. Amirzada Aurangzeb dushmani on this side. And then you have Hamid Majid versus Samad on the other side.
थैंक यू सो मच ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए. अगर आपको और भी ऐसी क्लिप्स देखनी है तो राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए.